Okay. Um. So yeah, go like if you weren't down here, you really didn't have an entry on gold or silver, right? Because it's just anything else you would have been getting in the middle of this, right? So not really a setup there um, to take, just like the indices. Not really a setup to take. I gave out a GJ trade on the how-to session, and as you can see, it hit one, two, three TPs off of this, um, and it's back at the entry right now, and it just hit TP1 again. So, um, if you want to, this setup is still valid because it's still holding around this zone. So if you want this, I'll send this to you. This is still valid because we're holding the buy area right now as we speak, and we haven't touched the sell area. So let me send this to you guys again. If we look, let's look at the 4 hour real quick. If we're looking at the 4 hour looking a little bullish. I mean bearish at the moment. Let's measure this out right quick. High, low. It could still push up a little bit because we didn't take out 50%. We didn't take out the 50% yet. We pushed up near it, but we didn't take it out. So it could still push up some, but because of this impulse candle and we got a little vector set up going on over here between these candles right here, we could see this push down some. But for now, it is rejecting the buy area. You could look to take a buyout for that, right? So pay attention to that um, on GJ. If you jump in, let me know so I can know, and I'll help you out if you need some help with it if you didn't get in. But let me send this one more time from the 15 minute. Okay. Let's see what else. I think I think that was all that I looked at today. I think Brian looked at NZD, USD, and NZD CAD. Anybody still in those trades at all? Can you drop it something in the chat? Nobody. Okay. Cool.
I
That
was in Bitcoin.
you were in Bitcoin trade that he called out.
Yeah, he called that Bitcoin.
Yeah, he called out Bitcoin. It was a
Hmm.
buy over 30 or over 5,400 basically.
Right.
Let me see.
Went to 55,000. That's what he said. The TP was 55,000, and it hit it.
Sheesh. Good stuff. So I actually think y'all are good to hold for a while on this.
I could have
I hope
stayed
you,
in there a little bit longer.
yeah, I hope you still in it actually. If
No,
you
I'm not of it. I
mm,
set the TP and left out of it.
Mm,
God, it's still going. God, so, mm, mm.
yeah, this one's gonna keep pushing. You can look at these
Mm.
4 hour candles. At least it's coming at least to this 56.
56.
Mm-hmm. So at least going to 56. At
Mm.
least going to 56. 56 is coming at least in here. It's already at the bottom of this candle.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy, can't get back in, huh?
Nah, not yet. Not yet, Mr.
I was in NZD too.
UNZD.
He called that too.
I'll check it out right quick. Let's see this. I think you go up somewhere near 57, near this low line right here, maybe. So you might have a chance to get in again. But if you trading up here, it's already setting up to sell off, but it's still pushing up. So just be careful if you take a buy to continue, because it might be setting up for the sell soon. So, and even that sell is just gonna be a retracement, but I wouldn't get into hold anything long term yet until I get a swing down and then get another push back up. So I would want to see, make this high, reject like it did right here, buy down here, and then ride it up. So
Oh,
this looks like it's gonna push up and probably reject in between this line and this line. Then you'll get a rejection area where you can buy back around this area right here to keep going up. So that would be my best bet, right? Like that's the same way I took the trade on SPX, um,
mm-hmm.
where my entry was down here, like this, like this a demo trade right here, but I took this same trade in my live account too, and I'm in right here, and um, when it went up here, I was up almost 800 pips, over 800 pips on this trade.
Oh my goodness.
So that's what
That's when you were talking about you made the best.
right. The risk reward on this trade is the best I ever done. Like I don't even think I was in drawdown. I wasn't even in drawdown 9 pips on this trade, and it went
Mm-hmm.
800. So for this trade, I'm just gonna leave it in. I'm not even gonna touch it. I'm gonna see. I'm only gonna move it up, move the stop loss up once I see it break another zone. Then I'll move it up. So that's how you want to. That's like I've only taken 2 trades this whole week, and if I don't take another trade this week, I already got 500 pips of profit locked in already on, on 2 trades. Right? That's what I want you guys to get used to doing. So that way you don't have to be trading every day. You don't have to be trading every day. You don't have to be stressing, trying to get, work on getting in a bunch of different trades. Um, even my partial was 500 pips, you know. So, and I only use half of my trade, right? So I hate that I didn't use a full lot, but I only use half of it. But I've had opportunities within this area from here to here to add on, even if I wanted to, because that's what I want you guys to be able to do. Like if you get in this trade like this, you can
Mm-hmm.
you can add on anytime you want to. You can take off anytime you want to, and you can just chill. You know what I'm saying? Like you just collect your bread. So that's what I'm trying to work on. Everybody to do BTC hit TP. Yep. NZD CAD. I held a buy on a daily level. Left with 60 pips. Yep. Runner going. Yep. Same here to a TPN level. Think we should have jumped back in on BTC. Not yet. I was just saying something similar in the chat today. Keep it simple and swinging. Like every trade that I try to get in, I try to scalp into a swing, right? I try to scalp into a swing. So I like to find like major areas that are coming from the daily that I think that if I get it from the daily, I can go down to the 5 minute, 1 minute chart and get the entry off of that and then just ride it. Because if I get the right entry, it ain't coming back to that price no time soon, right? You see right here, even though it's selling off, right, it's still holding this area. So I don't even really have to move my stop loss. You can see it right here. I don't have to move my stop loss because I got barriers in front of me, right? So me getting in right here, I know now that it held this area, I could move my stop loss right here. Now that it broke above this, held this area right here and pushed up, I knew I could leave my stop loss right here. Now that it took this high out, held up above this, I could move my stop loss right here and move my stop loss right here, right? Now it's pushed up above this. It's starting to hold this area right here. Once I see it continue back up, I'll know I can just be like, boom, my stop loss right here, right? And then I just keep locking in profits, right? And the same thing, right? This is my live account, same way I'm doing my live account, same way I'm doing this little demo account, and just, you know, take partials up here and keep moving, right? Ultimately, my take profit, I'm looking at, hang on. I already hit all of my take profits, honestly. Remember, I told y'all, right? This was my entry down here, right? At this point. Then I measured this swing right here, from this low right here to this high right here. That's how I got my TPs, right? So my target would have been 0, -27, -618, and 100. The whole time, my goal was to get into the trade down here and then come after this high. We knocked that high out right here on this trade. We knocked the high out right here. And I partialed right here, 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 and here. And whatever is left in the trade, I just let it run, like just letting it run, right? And if I let it run to where I think it's gonna go, which is back to, so I think we're gonna take out this high right here at 39.15, eventually take out this 39.38, and then eventually go after 39.63. which is the all-time high. If that happens, do I even have to touch this anymore? I don't have to do nothing, but I could fall asleep on this, right? I can just fall asleep on this trade and just let it keep running, right? So that's what I want you guys to do.
Mm.
Um, that's right, Shanika. That's right. Shanika know how to trade, y'all. Like for y'all female traders, man. Like if y'all want a role model, y'all need to get with Shanika, man. Like y'all DM her, like be in her DMs. Get in Shanika DMs, man. Shanika know how to trade, man. Like she real quiet, but Shanika know her stuff, man. Matter of fact, if you not if you use your trading view, let me show you. I'm about to tell on you. Follow her on follow her trading view. On her trading view, she got all kind of stuff. Let me see. Hold on. Where is she? On her trading view. I'm telling on you. I'm
Why you
telling
tripping?
I'm telling on you, bro. Cause man, me and Brian both, we want you to be more out there, man. We know you know what you're doing.
I know. I'm gonna do it.
Like, look at this. Look at her rep. Look at her rep. She got street cred. 18, 13. That's a lot of people. 182 ideas. That means she went over at least 182 charts. 804 likes. Like she knows what she's doing, man. Look at this. Look at her setups. Look at this. Buy here. No, sell here. Buy here. I don't know where she went. Have bearish engulfing on a 4 hour. Has to be retested, but I don't think the retest may last long. We may continue to push up to the 1.944808. Let's see. So what happened with this? Bull TPs, bam, bam, bam. Bear TPs. Let's see what happened with this. This is GBP and ZD. Boom. Okay. Boom. Got him. Hit one, two of these, and then it just rains, right? Let's see. 94408. We got that. 94. So we got all of these TPs. One, two, three of these TPs off of that trade.
Oh.
Key levels trade set up on EU, ECAD. Watch this. Watch Shanika. TPs on the bull, 50. So pretty sure it's gonna test going up to retest around 52, 3, 35, 9 right here. Don't matter because she had to sell. It didn't do exactly, but that hit all the way down here. 4, 9, 8. So we got two of her TPs for the sale. So yeah, y'all get in her DM.
Yeah, I trade with literally no bias. I just get in front of the move.
Yep. Yep. Let me see, drop that IG. Yep. Drop your IG in here.
Not set up yet. I'm setting that up this week. What the trading one?
Oh yeah, you guys got your person. Okay. Yeah, Shanika is a beast. She is a beast. Okay. So yeah, go follow her on TradingView. And anytime she gets her when she does her update, you'll get updates over here. Um one of these notifications right
Yeah,
here.
I just literally got back on Trading View.
Yeah. She always drop her charts on here. So we already know how this went. Bullish was the move. Got in and it's up. See how she drew out basically the whole trade? I bet you still in it right here. You still in this, Shanika?
I told you once I saw daily, I just like okay, and and then I wrote in Discord. I said, I just trade better with the daily 4 hour indices. I don't really want to use lower time frames unless it's just to catch a quick move. That's it.
Can you share your setup she got? Can I hand you the screen?
Um, I'm actually on my tablet. I'm not on the laptop. I had to do a recording just a moment ago.
That's
I
this.
could I could come in through I could come in if you
Okay.
give me a
Yeah. All right. So let me go. Okay.
Hey, is Shanika the girl that was at your house that Kim was talking about with chart art or something like that?
Yep. She
Now I
was in the
remember her.
corner. She came a little late. She was in the corner by the door.
I do remember that now.
Yep. Yep. Let me see your charts, Chin. What you got?
You know I'm on the road, man.
What you got? I know you got something.
I actually didn't mark anything up. I was marking up while I was cooking dinner, but Teresa's like, we got to feed the girls. So I was like, all right. So I fed them real quick, and I didn't get to finish. 100% true.
I don't believe you, but still. What you got, Wes? What you got, bro?
I'm on the phone right now. I didn't get on the lab though.
See. Who else on here? Brian, what's up, bro? Let me see your chart.
What's up, man? How's it going?
Good, man. Let me see your chart, bro.
Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'm looking at let me open up my trade view. I'm actually looking at something for where is it at? Oil.
Oil.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, tomorrow we got the inventory release. That's gonna be a good setup.
Oh, let me close out some stuff.
Tomorrow we got inventory release. So at 10:30 should be a good trade on that.
Okay, I'm on the computer whenever
Okay.
y'all ready.
All right.
You want me to jump off or you want me to keep mine on?
No, I want to see yours too.
You can go first.
Bitcoin. What you got on there? Stochastics, MACD,
Yeah,
and
I'm kind of playing around with those right now. It's still casting in a MACD, so I've just been trading with them lately.
that's with your multiple clouds you got right here on the actual chart, or is that moving averages?
I had some moving averages on there, but I have this other one right here, which is a DC.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one where you see all right here. I've been messing with something that Manny was throwing out, Manny Q.
Okay. Okay. How have you been using it?
So he called it. He had something called the scanner sauce, where he's been using it with the harmonic scanner.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been playing with it for like scalping.
Gotcha.
So that's kind of what I've been back testing. I've been trying to back test some scalping.
Buying off the low band, selling off the high.
Right.
Okay.
So I'm looking. Oh, I just got rid of my. Sorry. Oh, let me throw my fib back on here.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. Now I'm actually looking for the sale on gold. I mean on oil.
Mm-hmm.
Now I know it's been it's in an upward trend.
Mm-hmm.
So what I would like to do is I'm looking for it to let me make close some of these out here so y'all can see. Where's my mouse? So what I would like to see is it to retrace back up into here, the zone right here, and then come down. And then I'm going to buy it on a pullback up in here. So I think it's going to come down to this next key level down here.
Mm.
And then I think at this point in time, we could take it for the buy.
Okay. Okay. I see what you're trying to do.
Right. So if I put the fib on here. It went around at 38 and pulled back to the 27.
Mm-hmm.
And then at 27, it started, you know, went bullish again. So I'm looking forward to buy back up and then bring it back down.
What about that whole move from, what is that? What about this move, the bigger move
Here,
from here to up here?
honestly, I wasn't even in that trade. So last week I didn't do much trading at all. So I missed all that.
So what about putting your fibs down here and right here?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Let's go from right. So it's hitting around a 50
Right.
right now. So it's at a key. It's at that you know, that golden area where honestly it could go anyway.
Yeah.
But for me, the fact that it came down here, went up, and it's kind of broke. Well, what I would like to see it do is I would like to see it come a little further down. If it comes further down past this, then I know the direction's kind of changed, and I know it should be coming down here.
Yep. It probably won't come down here, but if consider the sell the short term move
Mm-hmm.
and the buy the longer term move to do something like that. It would probably, even, and if it does come down here, at any point below this area right here and in the side of a box right
Mm-hmm.
around here, you need to start looking for buys.
Right.
So sell it, but be careful.
For sure.
Especially tomorrow, because we got the inventory release at 10:30.
Yeah.
So if you do sell it, get out, get your money, bag it, and go about your business, and then look for the big move. Because around this time of year, right, is the summertime, right? And we already see prices of oil have increased.
Mm-hmm.
And what happens in the summertime? Oil prices go up.
Yep.
So this is our spring into summer months, right? So we gotta account for that. So just keep that in mind. Anytime you sell oil around this time, make sure you account for the fact that I need to go short-term bias. Unless you hear something about Saudi and Russia right now with their oil issues going on. Unless you hear something about that, then you kind of want to stay long on oil. Cool.
For sure.
Okay.
Honestly, that's probably the only thing that the only other thing I've been looking at right now has been oil. Other than that, I've just kind of been following following your SPX and So really, the only thing I've been trading is SPX. I've kind of been trying to study Bitcoin, but I still haven't really figured that one out yet.
Yeah. I like oil, man. For especially for people that's starting to learn, man. Like Wale, he really kills oil.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the moves that oil makes, it's really just going to go up and then it's going to come down, go up, go down. You're not going to get too much of that crazy movement if you're watching it on a, the 4 hour and the 1 hour. Like, look at these moves here. It's just pretty consistent. But you go to some of these other pairs and they're just moving all over the place. So so for someone who's newer, this is probably a good one to trade.
Yeah. And the risk on it is basically pretty simple. It's really simple on that. So
all right. So I will pass it back over.
let's get Shanika on. Let me see.
Let's see. Can I stop this? Oh, pause share. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, if you just hit stop.
No, I wouldn't let it go again. Okay. Here we go.
Yeah, I got it. Okay.
Yep.
Let's see, Shanika. That's good stuff, man. You want to share that chart?
Sure, I'll drop it.
Drop the entries and the X's on there and share it out. If y'all take Brian's trade, drop something in the chat if y'all take it. Shanika. You ready? Okay, cool.
I start looking at charts and with eyes glazed over and yeah. Okay. So you see, I'm just right here. I'm studying the cryptos. I can trade Bitcoin as well. I just haven't put a lot of count with it yet. See a bullish engulfer right here. It got retested, so we'll make it to you up at least to this monthly. That's on the daily chart. See, that was price trap. If you see, I have blue lines on it. I was tracking price.
Mm-hmm.
So I see price was trapped right here between this and the 4 hour. I just recently did that. I'm just ready for it to break for another buy.
Mm.
So that's what I'm doing. Wait for it to just come here, get past all that, retest, and come to this 4 hours. That's all the way for it to do.
These 4 hour. This is the 4 hour chart, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see that. I like gold for the buy anyway, honestly.
So at the most, what I'm looking for it to do, at the most, because of this, I'm looking for it to at least come back right here.
Yep.
Finish that shoulder and then keep on going.
At worst case, right here.
That's daily level. It hasn't retested this daily level yet, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna come back.
Yeah.
And right here, on the 1 hour, I had that trap too. And I was mad. I trapped it right here, and I forgot my alert. So I was supposed to be right here. So I'm mad at myself for that. So it got right here, retested. So that's already gone. So I'm definitely looking forward to coming retest here because you see no retest.
I like this little candle right here to hold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking at. There's an engulfer sitting there. It's got to come back.
Yeah.
So I'm looking for it the minute it does. As you see, that would be an inverted head, neck, and shoulders, and then we can just swing it.
Yeah, I like it.
This at the bottom too? Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like it too.
So when I swing it, I'm definitely gonna come up here first to this monthly.
How long do you usually hold your swings? Because you do more swing trading.
Gold was my first swing trade pair because the person who I learned from, he said gold is a swing trader's playground. And when he had a swing trade gold, we stayed in it for 7 months. So that was my first swing trade pair.
For 7 months?
7 months.
Wow.
So
What lot sizes were y'all using?
I had a small account at the time, so I think I did 0.04. And then I was just going in and. Matter of fact, this is why he says the swing trade pair, and I haven't traded gold like that ever since. When I take interest in it, this time I just wasn't feeling because I've been sick. Like for instance, I think I had a chart where I called it way up here.
Mm-hmm.
And I think there's an ideal trade view. I said there was a wedge breakout and it should be heading down.
Mm-hmm.
So I already knew that was going to happen for quite some time because January, February, it usually starts going down, and then around the summer, fall, it starts going back up.
Mm.
So I was looking for the down, and if I was well enough, I would have probably took from up here and just held.
Mm. So you gold, you would say your favorite pair.
Swing trading, oh yeah, those my favorite pair. Because when it makes a decision, it takes months for it to change its mind.
Gotcha.
So you can sit and go for a month. I think there was a trade I showed one time you and I said this thing lasted a whole month before I decided to change directions. And there was a trade with Brian's team I did, I think, last year. I think it was last year. I found the harmonic and it took off from the harmonic like that. That's all it is. No, it is.
I bet. Let me go to it.
It is. It's on there.
I know it is.
Get to this darn thing. What my ideas be? I really want to see that darn thing.
You're gonna have to go to your profile.
I'm going to it. I called it harmonic, and it was literally from the bottom. The bull rally started literally from the bottom. That's not it.
When it was at like 16.
It was a long time ago. That's how long ago I had it.
Mm-hmm.
And it respected that harmonic and then never came back. And I can really see that this last year. So if I wasn't sick on the day, oh yeah, I'm gonna have that trade.
I already know. If you looking for it, I think you can search your ideas.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta go back. Yeah, you gotta go back up. Scroll up, and then you see that search chart
Right here. So harmonic.
Nah, right there, right down here.
Where?
You see where I just wrote this little, you see right there where it says search chart? Down here at the bottom.
There it is, okay.
Yep.
Oh, harmonic. Cause I know harmonic is on the thing. No, what? XUSD.
Yeah.
Hold it.
Have to go there.
Nope. Yeah, I called that drop.
September 06. September 6th.
Hang on. Oh, no, I didn't put it up here. Or at least it's showing I didn't.
I saw one that says gold harmonic. September.
That was a bearish one though. That was a bullish one. I must have only gave that to Brian's team. But yeah, it was a bullish one I had. And it was at the bottom before gold did its rally.
Gotcha.
And here we go. I'll find it. It's easy to find. I know exactly what happened. Right there.
Hmm.
I called it right there and it never came back.
On the daily. You use the daily chart for it?
I saw it on the 4 hour.
4 hour? Yeah.
I saw it on the 4 hour.
I want you to call some more gold trades.
Okay.
I want you to-
Because that's what I was. I was 100% gold. And when I call a gold trade, yeah, it will last weeks and months at a time. I think I almost see it. Where it at? Hold it. That look like that's it right there. It's ugly, but it's there. Huh.
That's past last year.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's past.
There it is. 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 It's right there. There's that ugly joker right there.
Hmm.
That's the harmonic I call. Now I'm on a daily. And that's what it was. I was on a daily when I saw it.
Hmm.
And I did this. At the bottom, right there.
Right.
I called it and said, wait. I had to stretch it out. Said, wait, it's gonna come. And then it said, what's the date on that? April 22nd. Never came back. Never came back.
I need you to get us another one of those, man. I need you to get us another one of those. What is over here in this area to the left? We got
Still order block.
We do have one. It's some right around here, ain't it?
Mm-hmm. We just filled an order block. We closed it.
Oh yeah. Can you zoom in right there?
Mm-hmm. Yep. All that.
It's right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, this should definitely push up from here.
And then
It's another one right here.
let's see or not. Mm-hmm. Sure not. No, sure not. No, sure not.
Yep.
And so, yep. Got to close those.
Maybe.
Well, okay. Here's what I'm seeing right now, just from the daily. Lower low. We're coming right here.
Mm-hmm.
If we can't pass the slow, we're going to make a new one.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm looking at right now. That's the thing right there. When we get up here, are we going to pass this low or not? If we don't, look to make a new lower low.
It's here and it's here.
Mm-hmm.
At this order block right here and this one right here.
I'll show you right there because the monthly is the strongest level.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, when price can't break the monthly, it will shoot super far down.
Mm-hmm.
And if it can pass the monthly, it'll make a strong move up. But if it can't pass it, oh yeah, that downward move is gonna be real strong.
Yeah.
Now I should a new low.
Mm-hmm. I still like it. I like it rejecting where it is to continue up, but you know, I want you to guide that trade.
Okay.
Can you drop your chart in here?
Mm-hmm.
Mary?
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
What's your trading view name?
Nika Journey, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Is that my brother? What's going on, man?
I thought it was that the meeting starts at 5. You started
It's
that thing
good,
at,
bro.
I'm chilling.
It's good.
I'm
All
chilling.
right. So y'all see right here, just waiting to see what this little thing gonna do right here. Look for it to come down, then take off, because we want to see can it finish this inverted head and shoulders. It's gonna use the daily to determine it's gonna finish it or not if it comes back down.
Yep.
So remove that. It's gonna use this level right here, that key level. So that's what we look for. We look for it. Well, that's what I'm looking for. Look for it to shoot down, then come up. We test the 4 hour, come up. We test this 4 hour. One more time. Then we're gonna test this monthly to see if we're gonna go up or take a nasty drop down.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm looking for.
Man. Please drop that, please.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Let's see what you got, Wes. You at your computer yet?
Yeah, I'm gonna switch over.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it in the chat. Thank you, Shanika.
Sure.
Hey Corey, I shared pretty much the same chart from last night, but I was just showing like an update on it. That's all I could give you right now since I'm on the road, and I could walk you through a trade I took in the afternoon. I think it's around 2 o'clock today.
Let me check it out. I'll check it out when I get the screen back.
All right, cool.
Yo.
Yeah.
Brian, I ain't forgot about you. Drop your chart, man.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming. I was just cleaning it up.
All right, I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you.
See my screen.
Yes, sir.
All right, so I've been playing around with a different kind of trading style. I mean, something that because I was struggling before with my bias, right? You know, when as you can, like I have sell areas, kind of, sort of. I don't really mind. I just have it as buy or sell area now because I kind of track price as it's going, and then I utilize fibs. You know how I trade when I'm looking at different things at multiple times. Primarily, I like to trade patterns. I see they usually play out the best for me. But what I say about my new trading style, I kind of monitor price as it's going. Like, let's see, so running my fibs, this was the move. This is the impulse move up. So this is the last move down. So the reason I have these arrows right here, this was from the 5th. So I like to, the reason you see 2 different fibs on here is because I like to track the buy and the sell at the same time, because then that'll let me know how strong the buy is versus how strong the sell is. So with the move that I took today, of course, we're here. I use, what is this, yesterday's move to track. So, well, let's go back to, what was the 5th? Friday?
The 5th was
Friday.
Yeah, Friday.
So here I was able to catch this move up, well, this move as well, but this move up because of the measured move. So when I run it from here to here, we'll see. It's something that I learned in, I think the academy was talking about measured move. So after I got the pullback, I'll run the fib from here to here. If you ever see one of my normal charts, I have fibs all over the place. So it gave me the pullback to the 38. And I remember last time when we were on the call, we talked about the retracements, right? How deep it is. So then that let me know that buy was still strong. So when I ran that, and then I got my rejection off of then I know to take my buy here. And of course, you have opening. Then we had a whole bunch of good news. So today's move, I'll scratch all of this. So after we got this pullback here, I thought that we were gonna continue to move up, but of course, after we created that new ATH, and then we got that pullback, I said, okay, the buy was still alive because of where the fib,
ATH, what you mean by that?
I'm sorry, all-time high.
All-time high. Okay.
So we got that new all-time high. So then we pulled back to the 50. So then that let me know, okay, cool, the buy is still alive. And then we got some more movement up. And then, of course, we came into evening, right? So it started ranging. So after this range, I just said, oh, my bad. Really at this high and then this low. So this is where price was ranging, and I was just waiting on price to break out of this box before I can take the next move. But when price broke out of here, of course, this was opening. I took a buy down here actually because this is where price has been buying from. As you can see, the wicks, you have a lot of buying pressure down here. So I took this buy up, but I stopped here at this wick. That's when the price slowed. And then I just watched price. And then as I watched price come up here and pretty much retest the all-time high, you can see my fib is ran from here to here. And then I trade candles a lot. Like I said, candles and patterns, that's what always works for me. So here we got a shooting star pattern. And then we got pretty much technically what would be considered a gravestone doji. So I entered my sell here at this wick. After I got the rejection from the top. So I entered my sell here at this wick. And if we go down to the 15, where we at with it? We started to get, let me reset it. We started to get bearish patterns, right? We started here, we have a bearish flag. And then this, we have that big rejection from the top, but this could be technically considered a bearish rectangle. And then we got it here again. And then here we have that bearish pin bar. In this case, sort of similar to what the shooting star. But once I got that break here and brought me back into this zone where price had to continue to sell from, I took my sell here. Yeah. And then, of course, we had this beautiful move down. So again, like I said, as I'm watching one move, I'm watching the other as well. So I ran my fib from the high to the low. What gave me that confirmation, besides this wick on this side, was the 23. It came below the 23. It retested the 23 with bearish momentum. And this one, kind of, I was like, are we going to break? But it didn't. It rejected. So then that's what helped me stay in because we're below the 23. Then, of course, once we come below the 618, we're pretty much sliding after that. But all of this, right.
That's where your entry was.
This was my initial entry. Okay. So price came, yeah. So this was my initial entry. Price came and then it pushed back up. So I closed because I know we still have a lot of buying power while I'm watching it. So then I closed. So this was an entry I held on to down to the 0. Because once we come back down here to the 0 again, so right here at 23. Right. So as I'm watching price and it's breaking, then it came into the 23. This was my entry. Because right here, I got that bearish engulfing. Then price came up for the retrace, but that's just a bearish flag pattern. It done got another bearish engulfing. So when price came up here to retest the 23 and it rejected, this was my entry on this wick right here. Mm-hmm. So then, of course, I get bearish engulfing, same movement is here. So you just keep seeing bearish patterns. And once we broke the 50, And then of course right here we have a pin bar. Pin bar at the 50. And then as you can see on the left hand side, I have my quarter point markups, right? Because when I don't too much follow quarter theory, like just base it solely on that, but I like to monitor where we at in the quarters because I know that that's what the banks love. So we got this full bearish engulfing, and then once I got that 100% retracement, this is where I exited my trade because we're here now, and I know this is a strong buy area, and then I had this big ass push up from here. So I said, okay, this to me was a quote unquote what I would be considered like a danger zone. So what I wanted to see was this exactly right here. I wanted to come back down, retest this area, which will be the break of the 100, retest, and then give me a push down.
And it didn't. It just held.
Exactly. And I know we're consolidating right now. So now my next play is here. I was going to say
It
here.
came down to the 2.7, 127.
Yeah, it did. It did. But I just, after I ate off this move, you know, I said,
Right.
I'm good. I'm good. I just hold. Huh?
How many pips did that end up being?
Let's calculate it.
300? Yeah, 200. Yep.
Yeah.
That's
200-point move.
That's a good move, man. So what you looking for now?
So now I'm kind of watching. I would like to see, I know, like I told you, I like to watch the buy and the sell at the same time. So after this move, this is what I don't like to be biased anymore because that's very expensive in this game, I learned. So I know from where we're at right now, we can buy and we can sell because I know we have imbalance beneath. So this is what I'm waiting on. Yeah. Oh, okay. This is what I'm waiting on, and this will tell me my play.
Yep.
I got news here, and then I got news here. So so now I just go where price goes, right? Because I know what I was doing before in the past. Whenever I would formulate a bias, I'll hold on to it. And I know that was killing my results because I'll be watching the sell off like, nah, the buy's still strong. So it's going to buy from here, right? And I would either let the buy go or let the sell go. I'll miss a whole move waiting on the move. And then if it doesn't happen, now I'm holding off and down back, even though I'll be up for the week or whatever the case may be. So, you know, I just did a little bit of what they, you know, quote unquote soul searching, like, yo, Wes, why do you do that? Why do you just, you know, after the move happens, then you're like, okay, then you go back and you reanalyze and you're like, damn, I could have caught this play. I seen this play out. And so now I just pretty much, this is what I meant by working on a new style of trading, so to say, where I don't formulate analysis prior. I just see which way price can go. I know we can buy from here. I know that we can sell from here. So what I would like to see happen is we get a break and then it continues on. But with this trend line, and I know how they come back into play, I have a zone here that I can sell from, push that down, and it'll bring me back into where we at. Oh, this is a smaller buy. Never mind, smaller buy. So I'll be watching multiple plays at one time. So again, I just pretty much follow price as it's moving, and I run my fibs on the big impulse moves, and I have my key areas that I target. Of course, the swing highs and the big swing lows. Yeah. And for like one point, I was watching this entire move here. So depending on what the news does and where price lands on the fib levels and what type of patterns I see creating, then I'll move just solely off of that.
Yeah. Did you take that buy from this morning? You took the buy from the bottom, right? From the bottom of that consolidation wall. to the top, and then you sold once you saw it broke 23.
Right. So I took the buy. I took the buy.
That came in the evening though.
The sell came in the evening.
Okay.
Yeah. So the sell came in the evening, and then I took the buy from this morning. Once I took the buy from the bottom here because of this sell area.
Okay. Yeah,
Sorry, buy area. I'm sorry. So I took the buy from here, from this buy area. So
yeah.
then I took that up, and then I got out at this, either this week. I gotta look at my phone. So one of these two, I got out because of, I don't trade on the 15. That's why it's looking crazy. I just enter on the 15 this week, right here. Is why I got out, because that's when price started to stall. We got a nice little bit of movement up, and then price started to stall here. So then this is where I got out. So then I just sat back and watched, and then I waited for it to hit the all-time high. Well, about close enough. And once I saw this rejection right here, I figured it was going to do the same thing, drop. And then once I saw it continue, I jumped in here, then it pushed back up. When it pushed back up, it knocked me out. So then I entered here. So now this is what I'm waiting on. This
Just to break out of
consolidation.
that area. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much all you can do on that one. Good stuff, man. Can you drop your chart?
Yeah, I got you.
Let me see. Let me see who else on here. Brian dropped his. Let's look at Chance. Since he driving, he can't get on. At least that's what he told us. He driving. Yeah, I don't know. Chin be lying, man. Chin be lying, man. He don't be driving nowhere, man. Let me see what Chin got. Ultimate target 38.84. I'm assuming this is sale. Chin, you gonna have to explain this, man. What you doing with this?
Sorry, man, I can barely hear you. I'm on my phone listening. But I
Get
mean,
off.
this is pretty much the chart that I put in advance last night. I was giving an update on what it did, how it went all the way to all of my TPs.
Oh, this is you put the buy right here.
Right.
Yeah, the buy area.
Yeah. Yeah. And you took this trade.
Huh?
Did you take this?
No, I didn't take that one. I'd be marking up and putting in a demo, but I actually missed this one, honestly. And when I woke up, it was already like in profit. I was like, dang, I ain't gonna try to chase that one. And I know we were waiting this morning on the New York call.
Man. Yeah, I need you to take these. Need you to take them, brother. Even if it's in the demo, man, take this trade. Take the trades, man.
You hear Treese in the background over here? She hiding. You know, she always be hiding.
What you say, Tree?
I would say he need to take them trades. I tell him that all the time, and even if it's in his demo.
Right, man. You better listen to your girl, man. She know what's best, man.
You're right. But I did take the sell on what time it happened? Around 1:30, 2 o'clock today.
This drop.
We had that drop right before the drop. I took screenshots of it. I got to send them to you via text. But I got that one and caught 100 pips on a partial, and then let the other partial ride at 200 pips.
This drop right here.
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
I got that. That Corey vision. Like when I see something like that, this look like something Corey gonna get in. I just do it.
Man, if you ain't had that cricket phone, you'll be good. You can get in everything.
Man, don't start with that nonsense. It's doing that again.
Yeah, man.
Look, man. Here you go. All right, man.
All right. Let me see who else we got. Who chart I want to see? Barbara. Barbara. I'm about to unmute you. Let's see. Get to your computer. I'm gonna come back. We'll come back to you. What you got, Jeff? Jeff ain't even got his mic on. All right. Who else in here? What you got, Steph? Nobody wants to talk. All right, that's cool. Nobody wants to talk. Okay. Let me see who else we got. I'm gonna pull one more person.
Gotta go to church. I'm scared.
I see. I see Barbara. I know she's scared. Oh, Barbara's scary. Barbara is scary as hell, man. Come on, bro.
It's all love. Nobody gonna judge.
Right, man. Quit being scary, Barbara. I know you hear me talking to you. Don't make me call your phone, man. All right, cool.
How about Naomi? I know she always asks a lot of questions. I figure she got something set up now. She gotta have something.
Hold on. Let me see what this lady doing.
Hello.
I know you hear me talking to you. Let's see your chart. Bruh, what are you doing? Y'all heard this. Look at it.
Listen, after last time with the whole FX or last week with that FX choice bullshit, I just didn't even deal with the market.
Y'all hear her? Y'all hear this lady?
Over here exposing people.
I'm exposing people today, man. I'm exposing you.
It's cool.
All right, get on this call and pay attention, man. Bye.
All right. Bye.
Yep. All right. Naomi, let's see what you got.
I currently have nothing. I have a fever and a sore throat, so I'm just paying
Are your
attention.
eyes working and your fingers working?
Yes.
All right.
But
let's mark up what you're gonna trade tomorrow. Let's do an EU chart.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm on my phone.
Go ahead and log on your computer. And
I can't go around the family right now.
Man, I don't like all these excuses, bro.
It's the honest to God's truth.
I don't like all these excuses.
You got the Rona?
I pray not, but I do have like fever, chills, sore throat, dry cough. And so I'm just staying in my room so they, not around me.
Oh wow.
Okay. All right. I'll give you that. Give you that.
Maybe next week.
All right. No. I want to see something before the night over with. Cool.
Okay.
All right. Because I want to know what you're gonna trade tomorrow. That don't have nothing to do with. You can trade EU, right?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. All right. So who else? I'm picking on everybody tonight, man. Steph ignoring us. I know Wale good. Jeff, he ignoring us. Patrick, what's up, brother? What you got, man? All right.
What's going on, Corey? I don't got nothing marked up, really, man. I mean, my stuff a mess. I ain't really set nothing up.
Like
What?
showing TPs and all of that. Like I just like my chart look a lot like this, man.
What? Oh my God. What y'all doing, man? What y'all doing? You should be able to pull a setup out of anywhere, man. All right. Okay.
You know how I go, man. It's the same reason why I ain't getting advanced yet. I just don't sit down and prep all the charts to have it, ready to go like that. I just do what I got to do to be able to trade every week, and I just do my own thing in my own little world, sir.
All right. All right. I want to see.
Hey
I want
Corey, can you look at platinum?
platinum. I ain't never even traded that before. What is it? XA?
It's oh, let me go to my chart. It's XPT USD.
XPT USD.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at it currently look like price is kind of trapped in a little area, but it's either looking, I'm looking for either to sell at around 1166,112, and then the buy at 1177,191.
Hmm.
Wait, who doing this? That's a big pair, man.
This
That's
me.
me, Brian.
Who?
Brian. This Brian.
Oh, Ryan, I'm playing. This pays out.
Man, I'm trying to come up like you.
No. That's Corey. I'm humble bumble. Humble bumble over here.
I'm trying to get you worked up because when you get worked up, you start talking. So I'm just trying to get you worked up.
Facts. Go and drop them gems. Drop them gems, man.
Right.
It's a
Right.
good pair, especially when they're trying to go to war. This is a good pair.
Right. I actually like this to buy, man.
Oh, this is platinum. I thought that was plutonium. Never mind. I'm tripping.
I actually like this to buy, which it already started to move up, to be honest. And I mean, it might play around in this area, but I like to buy more than I like the sell. Like if it sell off, it may just be, a short-term move, but this look like it's reversing on the daily. Let me check some on the weekly.
I mean, I like to buy too. I know it's probably going to retrace a little bit.
Yeah,
Well, another retrace and then to jump in and to kind of ride it up.
yeah. Kind of like to buy a little better. We even on this weekly um high, low. This is almost around 50%. So it's inside of the kill zone right here. It's just short. Like if it sell off, I mean, I do think I see where your sell is. Because I would definitely like to see it around this 1084 area. Let me look at this. Definitely down to like 1100 area for sure. But overall, I would be looking for this to hit this area and start going sideways a little bit. But I do like it though.
I mean, can you go to the 4 hour?
I am.
Okay.
I'm gonna go. Yes, inside the kill zone. Then in the 4 hour. So we got two order blocks on the daily. We got this one right here, and then this one right here. And then 4 hour, it just bounced off of that daily order block. And of course, yeah, it could be pushing down to either here, here, or here. But that's worst case. Like it may come back down over here. That's short term move. And then it may come back down here and then here at worst case. But overall, I still see this buying more than I see this selling. But inside of this little structure, high to low, yeah, I like that sell from here.
I'm looking.
What's up, Ryan?
Hold on, that was my computer. Yeah, I'm looking for it. It's just to pull back a little bit more, and then I would like to take it for the buy.
Yeah, yeah. Let me look at the 15-minute right quick. Let me check the 1 hour. Today the 9th, 5th, 7th. It's the week. The week opening is here. Um, I would target here. If it did sell off, this would be my main target right here. In between this area right here. Between this 1153 and 1149 area right here.
All right.
And if it keeps pushing down from here, like this would be my main area. If it's sold, I would take most of my money off in between here. And if it kept going, I would look for basically this right here. This opening price, this is where the week open. I would look for it to come back to the weekly opening right here. That's right around 1133. And hold somewhere at or around this area. So, but my main target is inside of this area. If it sells off right here. And if you notice from this low to this high, if it sold off, it will basically be coming into a kill zone in this area right here. So if we draw our fields on this right here, this area that I'm shooting for is the kill zone between 618, 382. So it lines up right along with this retracing back down to this area. So that looks about right there. I never traded this before, so
I'll trade it for you. I'll let you know how I do.
yeah, let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Primary target right there. So cool. What you got, Wale? What's up, brother? What you got, brother? You still on, Wale? Are you on there? I don't know. Whatever. Guess he don't want to talk. Okay. So I think that's it. Wale ain't talking. Naomi said she got coronavirus. I think she lying now, but still don't want to talk.
No, I didn't say I have coronavirus. I said I have symptoms of a virus. It could be a stomach virus. Most
Okay.
definitely not corona.
Okay. Okay. Patrick. Barbara don't want to talk. Barbara don't want to go over nothing. She ain't doing nothing.
Actually, I'm about to share my screen in a second.
Okay.
There you go.
What up?
Can you see my screen record?
Let me stop sharing mine.
So I'm really just setting this up right now. I mean, you can watch me and see if I'm doing it right or wrong. But I'm looking at this area, this buy area, because of this projection right here.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry, is that me echoing?
Yeah, that's you.
Am I clear now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, cool. So these wicks right here, rejection. I'm looking to see if we're gonna break above that. Looking at this retest right here, we broke the structure. If I'm saying that right, retesting and came on down right here. Looking to the left, we had an order block before in this area and bought on up. So looking at this area to be a buy if we get a break and close above, especially if we see any engulfing and retesting to continue on up. And then right here, I'm looking for a sell because we got break, sell right here. Same thing here, broker, retest right here. So turn shit off, man. Yeah, so what you think about that? And then of course my TPs are gonna be 5 points at a time.
Okay.
So of course first TP gonna be 7, so that's gonna be 82. Something like that. Whoops. 87.
That's it for the buy.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Right now. And because of course we got this imbalance right here, so that should hit those if it does go the way for the buy. Then down here.
It is selling right now. It
Yeah,
broke
why,
down this little area.
why would you wait?
Just missed it.
Say it again.
This little cat, the little candle right next to Carmen, that's a bearish engulfing. We all just missed the retest.
Yeah, it just
sure
sold.
is. Jesus Christ, we sure did. Look at that.
You heard my
It gave
alarm
us an
going
evening
off.
start.
My alarm was going off for that, but I didn't. I
Go
was
to the
talking.
15 minutes.
It gave us US 30 gave us an evening start.
Right before my eyes. Didn't even catch that. I'm glad you said that.
We might still be good.
Damn, yeah, because we could get one right here.
We could get the pullback right there on the next candle.
Oh, wow, we did it at the same time. I just realized that.
Yeah. So we could be getting that. What is this? 30 minutes?
Yes, sir.
9 o'clock candle about to open up. So this candle is a good candle anyway to trade off of. If you're going to trade in the evening, the 9 o'clock PM candle is actually a decent candle to trade off of. So if it's going to do anything, it might give you something right here. If I'm trading in the evening like this, the candles I would be looking for are 9 o'clock and the midnight candle. 9 o'clock and midnight candle. They give you some decent trade setups. So
okay.
But just keep in mind though.
Right off of here.
Keep this in mind right here though.
What's up?
If it sell off.
For a target?
Yep. Keep this in mind right there.
We can buy from there, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So anything like US 30.
Yep. So keep
because of that?
That order block right there.
You talking about this order block? Or which one's the order block? I'm sorry, bro.
From this high to this low.
Gotcha. For the hour, right?
It's on the hour. It's on the 15 minutes. It's all cascaded. So just keep that in mind. If we don't get a clean entry, keep this area in mind right there.
Okay. Heck yeah. So what do you think about this is something that confuses me too. This imbalance right here, like why is it not going back up and testing that before it continues down?
That's what's probably about to happen. What's probably about to happen is this is about to be a fake move.
Yeah.
This is probably just gonna fake push down real quick and then pop up off of that area. Because we got three like main whole numbers. We got 3860, we got 3850 around this area. So those they not just about to fly through those numbers. So just know that they're not just about to blow through those whole numbers, and it's an order block right here, and not come back and get this ahead of time. They ain't about to just leave that.
Okay, so then could it possibly be that we're testing this imbalance now to go on up?
Mm-hmm.
So right now it's like an either or situation then, huh?
Yep. I wouldn't really look to sell it. I like your sell area, to be totally honest, right here.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's right around this 3850. I like that as the sell area more so than around this area right here. Now, would I sell it right there? Yeah, but this would only for me get me down into this area right here.
Just a quick grab.
Just a quick grab.
Okay.
I don't really want to sell when I know I'm already making a higher low.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I was looking at.
Facts.
I don't want to be looking for sales and I see that a higher low been made. At this point, would I take the sale? Yeah, if it's a lot of momentum, right? But now that this higher low been made, like I ain't really looking to sell. Like if I take a sale, I want it to be up here or after it's done this, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and made a lower high somewhere over here. Then I'm gonna take the sale from here. Because if you look at what's going on, it don't even look right for the price to just keep going down like this.
Mm-mm.
It don't even look right, right? It would make sense, more sense for it to do this, then do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Then it also gives us an M at the same time.
Exactly. Exactly.
For
Yep.
sure.
So if you take it 50 pips in price and profit, I'm moving my stop loss and just letting it ride. If I hit 50, another 50 pips, 100 pips, I'm my stop loss at 50 pips and I'm letting that trade do whatever it does. Cause to me, once you right here in the move like this, and you know you got these kind of areas right here and right here, it's the probability of it reversing is real high in
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
areas. So just keep that in mind.
Okay, cool. And I don't know if we went over this earlier or not, but how do we know, like with this morning, what happened? We was like a deer in the headlights, just looking at the trade, leaving us. I understand, yeah, we had this impulse, but how do we know that if it's not gonna retrace, like to go ahead and just get in, so we could have caught this move?
You don't.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking.
Go to the 15 minute. So this morning, the only thing we could have did that we would have caught this real clean was right and see like the problem with what happened this morning. Go to the 4 hours and zoom in and then like focus like right on deep. Can you clear this area? Okay. So at the time when we came to the charts in the morning, right, we had a wick right here, a wick right here, and this was wicking, right? When this candle actually opened up right here, it looked just like this, as if it was about to push to the downside, right? And on top of that, you already were making higher lows, lower highs right here. So you had the move that was already coming up here that had already sold from right here, right? You're near 50% of this candle right here. And you got a vector set up until the market opened and gave you this move up, right? We also had the futures going from high positive coming down to negative. So like at one point, the futures were on SPX were 33.5, right? Which means 335 pips, right? It went up to 377, 377 pips, right? By the time this candle opened up right here, it was at 31, which means 315 pips. What does that say? If I'm near a high already right here, I'm starting to see exhaustion. And this candle that it moved up on right here was looking like this. What does that say? Chin?
I'm sorry, Teresa's talking to me. Say that last part one more time.
All right. So if I'm coming up to a high, right? The high made over here already. This lower high was right here. And we already had this bearish engulfing candle, right? We're trading right here, right around 50% of this candle, right? And we starting to see exhaustion. This candle is looking like this. And before the market opened, this candle was looking the same right here. And it actually started pushing down, right? What does that tell you that it's going to do? If the numbers are going from 33.5 to 37.7 and then 31.5 right before the market opened, this was the price.
Right, arranging.
This says I'm setting up for a sale.
Okay.
This says I'm setting up for a sale.
Now, question though, you see how right here is the 50% of this lower high, and we broke that right here and closed above it. You don't think that maybe that we have to change our bias on that?
No.
Something to add to it. What you're missing is can I? Yes, I can. Okay, what you're missing is this. That's a bullish engulfing right here. It's going with the trend. When you see two bullish engulfing, the one that's always going to win is the one that's with the trend. This is with the trend, which is up. So it was going to beat this one anyway because we're in a bullish trend. So yeah, it made a higher high, but it also did beat this higher low right here as well. So you had no reason to really be in the sale until it beat this engulfing. But you didn't.
If you go back to use your replay tool. And go to this candle right here.
I don't know how to trash this.
And then zoom out. Zoom out right quick. Okay. And hit your replay off of that.
Like hit play now, you mean?
Yeah, hit play. And slow it down. Okay. So you see this right here?
Yeah.
This is signs that it's dropping. This signs that it's dropping. How many times have we caught trades off of a setup that look just like that?
A lot.
A lot of times. Where is this candle coming up to? Almost 50% right here, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so if you hit play and go to the next candle, you see how that candle, like, you pause it right quick. When this candle first got made, it was a wick. It pushed down, then it pushed up, right?
Yeah.
We right around the 50%, right? Now, it can push above the 50% because if you throw your fibs on this high and this low, this is still like right around optimal sell entry, right?
Yeah. Right around the kill zone, right?
You're right. Anywhere between 618 and 786, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if you let it go play again, we got same thing. This candle started the wick reject. The next candle about to do the same thing. You
Oh,
can
hit play again.
yeah. This candle, same thing. Wick reject, right? And like the way this candle even formed, wick reject the same exact way when it first opened up. So I I I don't I usually won't buy from this situation like this unless I get a break and retest, right? Right here, I was looking for it right here, but it didn't give you a break and retest. It just blew through it.
Mm-hmm.
When it came right here, it didn't give you a break and retest. It just blew through it, right? Only
Yeah.
way you really could have gotten that is if you've determined like, all right, cool. I think it's still gonna buy. So I'm gonna put a buy stop right there.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'm gonna put a buy stop right there. Or you just market execution and just hope that it went, you know. But if you go to that same little area, like go to the on the 15-minute, and then look at this area right here. I was looking at calling the buy right here. It just flew. No retest. No retest. Only way you getting into this is if you just market execution.
Corey, can I ask a question real quick? When you go on a 5 minute, go to the 5 minute, it looked like it kind of did a retest
Right here.
on the 5 minute. Right here.
Yep. On the 5 minute. Oops. It did do it on the 5 minute.
Yeah, that's what we were looking at. And then another thing that I just noticed, I thought that I asked this, I don't know if I did or not, but what I was trying to say is that since we had the 50% right here, pretty much where my sell area is, we broke right here and then retested right here pretty much. That would have been a valid retest. Well, that's at 5 a.m., but still, like seeing that after it closed.
Nah, because of the way that candle after that look. Like you seeing it in hindsight right now. But
Okay.
this candle, if we go back, if we could go back and see this came up to this point
Mm-hmm.
and rejected. And it started to push down. So right before the market was opening, this was a bearish candle
Gotcha.
and starting to push down. You see what I'm saying? So
Hold on, I'm sorry. I hope this ain't super repetitive, y'all. I'm just really trying to dissect this as much as possible.
yeah.
Hey, Corey, let me ask a question.
Yep.
Could you have put a buy stop?
That's what I said. Yep.
So I mean, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I saw it moving down. I put my buy stop where I needed to put it.
Mm-hmm.
I put my take profit where I needed to put it.
Mm-hmm.
I was on a call this morning. I went to sleep. Woke up in profit.
Lord.
I'm not even gonna lie.
we took this trade like that before. You remember on last week when we took the buys and the sales, right? When we took the buys and the sales, we did the same thing, which I could have got us in this. I ain't gonna lie. I could have got us in this. But you would have just put your buy stop above here.
Mm-hmm.
And you would have just been trailing it, right?
Yeah.
And I could have got us in this, but I didn't want to play around with it because of the way these candles were doing on this hour right here. It opened up and pushed up, then immediately dropped, then just ran as soon as the candle opened.
Yeah, I agree. This morning it did look like a really nice sell setup, especially it had formed a double top and everything. So I'm like, this looked like it's gonna sell. But the only reason I took the buy is because of the trend. I said, I'm gonna trade with the trend. I wasn't gonna assume that it was gonna drop. After I seen that it kept pushing up, after it tried to push down, I said, I looked at it as they're gonna do a sell to buy.
Yeah.
So I entered after I got the rejection in my same area, my confluence. When I saw that area that consistently bought from, I entered my buy and
Yeah.
we got it.
And it was just, a kind of a judgment call on that. So, either you get in or you don't, and
Yeah.
I'm not, I'm gonna be honest, man. Like, I don't really like breaking retest no more. Like, it's just not my thing, man. Like, I feel more comfortable buying at higher highs, at higher lows, and selling at higher highs and highs,
I definitely agree on that.
I think I'm more of a reversal trader than a break and retest. And if you go to the 4 hour, the 1 hour, let's go to the 1 hour, right? When you can stop right here, right? This is where I bought, right here.
You were already in it, so you didn't want to risk it. And I get that.
Yeah, this is where I bought,
You
right?
was already in good profit. So,
and I'm still in, so it's like, if it pulls back down, like right, right here, I'm looking at like, yeah, I'm gonna add on right here. I need a higher low somewhere in this area, like this. I need my vector set up, and then yeah, I'll take that, because for me, less drawdown, more pips. And if it gets to a major area, like it did right here, if I want to add on, I can just do like Wale said, throw the buy stop in right here, throw another one in right here, and just protect profits and just let it keep going, So, that's what I prefer to do.
that way it's less risk too. Like, yeah. So I understood what you were, because I heard y'all this morning. I'm like, come on, y'all. They about to do this whole stimulus news, fake foo stuff. They about to jump this up there. Let me go put this little buy stop in here and go to sleep.
Yep.
And it worked for this one.
Yep. That ain't always gonna be the case,
Yeah, this is the area that I hate that I missed. Of course, obviously you see at 3:00, but that would have been my entry right there from my buy last night. That was the only other best opportunity I've seen. But I mean, I was really thrown off when I seen this morning. Like y'all was talking about, felt like it was going to be a sell, especially because of this area right here. Then when that happened, I was like, what the hell? Like, I was just following the lead, you know what I'm saying, and staying safe. And I feel like I really like the way that you are teaching the trade, which is the higher high and lower low and all that stuff. Or trading at the highs and the lows versus the breakout. But sometimes the breakouts don't always work, and I got caught up a few times. And ever since then, I've been trading really like small lot sizes since then.
I'm gonna be honest, man. Like, for me, when I see that I got a good risk reward ratio, man, I feel better about that than some of the trades that I be winning. Like, when I get in a trade and I see I got like 10-1, 20-1 risk reward ratio, I feel better about that than me making profit. Because that means, like, if I can consistently do 10-1, 9-1, 20-1, I'm up like 70-1 right now on this trade, fluctuating between 100-1 on risk reward ratio. I can lose 40 times in a row, man, and would never blow my account. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's more important to me than getting into every single trade. I've only taken 2 trades this week, and I'm already up 700 pips.
That's phenomenal. I mean, and me and Treese was talking about that too, like counting the pips from Sunday night. And I know yesterday morning I did 170 on top of what I calculated what I could have did today if I really have done it. And it would have been like around 500 pips.
Exactly.
So I feel you on that. Like it is really possible to be done by Tuesday.
Exactly.
That was me last week.
Right. I know you.
That too.
Same thing, bro. I remember. Like chilling, man. Like I love trading to death, but I like traveling just as much. Right. I want to be on a plane, bro. I don't want to be stuck in front of the charts 35 hours, man. Like I want to be able to go run, work out, spend some time with my wife. You know what I'm saying? Go. I'm fat, bro. Like I know y'all saw me. Y'all was like, God damn,
bro, you just tall.
Y'all was like, damn, I didn't think Corey was this big. I didn't think he was either. I was like, damn. I was looking at some of them pictures. I was like, bruh, you really need to start running. You need to put the fork down. All right. I got to do some work. Like I was just like, man, I got to do something other than sit in front of these charts and just, you know what I'm saying? Like I want to be able to take 2-3 trades, and that's my whole week. That's you can ask Wale. I used to only trade Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I wouldn't trade Monday. I wouldn't trade in Sundays, and I damn sure wouldn't trade in Fridays at all. And that would be it. And I wasn't even shooting for this many pips, right? I wasn't even worried thinking about risk reward, right? But if you can dial in on risk reward, bro, you don't have to trade every day. You don't have to take every trade. You don't have to worry about getting into every move. You know what I'm saying? Because you can just comfortably ride this, right? And SPX, like where I got in on this trade, I'm not probably gonna take another trade this whole week because it ain't coming back down there. Like this entry might actually get me in the trade to take it back to the old high, the last all-time high, right? And I'm protected by one level. I'm protected by levels of orders, right? I'm protected by this area, this area, this area, this area, and this area. So before it come down, it's got to break through this. It's got to break through this. It's got to break through this. And it's got to break through this. So do I feel like I need to be worried? At worst case, here's my stop loss, right? From here to here, that's still 250 some pips.
How many times have you taken profit?
Every time I got to one of these areas.
Okay. So you got a little.
You had a good sized end still, bro.
Exactly. So, the goal is to make my partial that I still got in more than what I pulled out on my partials as I took along.
Yeah, man, you're going to get me back to where I need to be at, man. I'm just paying attention. I don't want to rush in. That's why I don't mind missing some of the trades. I want to get the best risk to reward, like how you be getting, because I need to get back to flying. I ain't fly plane since last July, man. I need to get back to flying, man.
I need a flight.
Hold up. Who is Honey Bear?
Oh, damn it. You weren't supposed to see it. I knew it was coming. Jesus.
I'm sorry. I was like, wait.
What?
Honey Bear? Is that your? Oh, okay. Let me shut up.
I was really hoping the guy. I was trying to figure out how to block it to and everything. Damn it! It would be you, man.
What happened?
Nothing, man. Nothing. There we go. There we go.
Look, he done closed the screen down and everything. Oh man.
We still need an answer though.
Right.
Who is Honey Bear?
Really?
What's
Look,
going
man, man, my lady loves me, man. So she named my chart that.
Oh, okay.
Hey, okay. All right, then. Let me see. I do got one of your charts in the chat.
It ain't gonna say that. It's gonna say invest in.
Okay. I'm just gonna check just to make sure. All right. Okay. Last person I want to get on. I want Wale, but he don't want to get on, man. He don't want to get on. Our invited guest, Michelle. What you doing, homie? You on your phone? I see that.
Oh, hey guys. Thank you for having me. I am actually on my phone. I was trying to download the Zoom app to my computer, but my computer doesn't have enough memory. So I'm willing to share my screen through my TradingView app, but it might look a little funky. It has a lot of lines. I look like Kim, like for real.
It's okay. It's all good.
Okay, so do I hit share content? I've never like done this before through a Zoom.
Yeah. Just drop your chart. If you want to just drop the link for it, then we'll pull it up on my screen.
Okay, let me get it from my computer, send it from my computer to the chat.
All right.
But I'm happy that we're talking about this because literally I was so confident in the sell and it went up and I was like, oh, it might be just a little like pullback. But now that makes complete sense. Like it created a higher low. So why would you jump in for the sell? It makes complete sense.
Mm-hmm.
1 second.
Guess who finally signed up, Wale? You heard me, bro?
Who?
Austria.
Really?
Yep.
Want to call her right now?
She hit me up yesterday. I thought she was gonna hop on the call, but she just did orientation. She called me yesterday.
Who's she under?
I can put her under you.
Oh, we need to talk. We need to talk.
Huh?
We need to talk.
We need to talk?
Oh yeah. Oh.
We need to talk?
Yeah. I've been trying to get her on for a year. She's gonna get cussed out. I ain't gonna play with a year.
She was waiting. She had some reasons why.
I know
why.
Why.
Yeah, she has some reasons why. So
I know why.
Yeah.
Yeah, she told me.
Yeah. But
I know where she's at. I know what she's doing.
Yeah.
No wahala.
Shit, all the smoke for that.
Yeah.
All the wahala. That one.
Yeah.
I'm glad she's back. Man, wow. That's good. That's good.
Austria's good. That's gonna be
a
another
good trader. She just needs a little confidence adjustment. She's good. She knows how to trade.
Yeah. Yeah, she knows. She's good.
I remember when we were going through the same thing. We we traded AUDs like 2-3 months.
Mm.
You know how slow AUDs are?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we traded those for like 2-3 months. We're making bank off of it.
Mm-hmm. She know her fibs real good.
Yeah, that too.
She trades off her fibs really, really good. And let me see. Okay, so we got Michelle's chart. Let me see. We're gonna pull it up over here. I think I did it right. Let's see. You have to can't open the layout. You have to go to if you can see my screen, you'll have to go hover over this area, click this drop down, and then turn on sharing. And then when you turn on sharing, you're going to click on this take snapshot and then copy that link. And that's the drop that in the chart, Michelle.
Wow, I'm just learning new stuff every time.
It's all good. What I appreciate about you is you knew, but you ain't scared.
I used to be scared. I used to be real scared. And well, at first I was kind of just pressing buttons because people would be in the chat, be like, buy this, buy that, sell this, sell that. And I'm like, oh, pressing buttons because everybody's like, I'm blue. But I wasn't. So then I was like, okay, now I'm gambling. So then I took a whole month just to trade in my demo. And then I went to Kim's boot camp that was a whole game changer. So I felt like studying and just doing my demo for a month, it really helped me a lot because when it's your real money, you're kind of like always looking at it like, oh my God, is it going up? Is it going down? But when it's on demo, it's kind of like cruise control. So that's kind of how I'm trying to master my emotions with my trades. Like, okay, this is my TP. As long as it doesn't break under this, like just keep going. Like right now I'm still holding ETH, even though it dropped like real bad, but it's getting better.
Yeah. So yeah, let me see your chart.
It says that I can't share my screen.
You don't have to. Just drop the link in the chat. You just gotta make sure that it's sharing is turned on.
Hold on. Sorry, 1 second.
You are in
the sharing, right? With the sharing, how do you send it to Zoom? Because it just says like share to phone numbers and stuff.
no. When you hit sharing, you click this button right here, and then you can just take the snapshot right here and copy the link into the Zoom chat.
Oh, that's not happening for me. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Okay, cool. Okay. We got SPX, 15 minute. We check here. Weekly zone, daily, 4 hour. Okay. So I
I'm
see.
gonna send you this one instead because this is I want you to look at where I took the screenshot of the wrong area. So I'm gonna send it again so you can see like where I drew my fib. My question is to you is I know you went over last week and I went over my notes, but my question is when do I don't feel like I'm using the entry fibs correctly.
Okay. All right.
Okay, I think that would work now.
All right.
Where the flag is, right here, where that big impulse candle is, that little flag, that's where I jumped in for the sell.
Right here?
No, the big red candle right next to it. But right there. Right, I saw that and I was like, and I looked on the 4 hour and I was like, okay, boom, perfect vector for a sell. So I jumped in for the sell. I was in profit. And then once it rejected off Kim's old buy alert from Sunday, I was like, okay, well, if it closes underneath, it's going to continue. And it rejected and kept going up. So I was like, oh, maybe it's just going to do like a pullback and then keep dropping down, but it didn't.
Yeah, you're using it wrong. But this was a break and retest setup right here. This basically broke in retest. You could have brought this little zone that's right here, down here, and this would have been a break and retest setup. And you went 100 pips in profit. Right around here.
I did that last time. Remember how you were like, at 100 pip move, just take your money.
Yeah, at least take a partial, right? Because you shouldn't have lost this, right? If this is the zone right around here, right? And let me undo this, right? This broke. This was the candle that broke the zone, right? And then you would have been getting in right here as a break and retest entry. From this area, this is 38.44 down to here where it made this 38.35. That's pretty much 100 pips. That's a winning trade. You don't lose that trade right there. At worst case, it come back and break even. But that's not a losing trade. That's not a loss, right? And as far as seeing this area as a vector right here, that's not where you want to look for the vectors, right? That's already in the middle of the move right here. If you're going to take a vector entry, you need to be up here where this higher high is right here, right? Where we got 1, 2, 3, 4 candle vector right there. At worst case, you entering in over here on this candle, this candle, this candle, this candle, or this candle, or this candle. And you may be in some drawdown, but now you in for this whole move right here. And you getting in around 38.52 down to 38.35, right? If you're looking for a vector entry, the only time you want to pay attention to it is at these levels right here. Right here, when it makes this high or this low. Anything else, you don't touch it. You're not looking for vectors, right? If it's not at one of these points, I don't even pay attention to it. Like, I want to catch the swings, right? And sometimes you will have to go to the 15-minute. Sometimes you'll have to go to the 1 hour. Sometimes you'll have to go to the 4 hour. But you will get, your chart will show you where you're gonna get one of those at, right? And then also, it's more important when I see one on the 4 hour than I would on the 15-minute, right? If I see one on a 4 hour, you know, I'll go down to the 15-minute to get the entry. You know what I'm saying? If I see it forming on the 4 hour, then I'm like, okay, cool. Let me go see what the 15-minute doing. I'm gonna confirm that it's doing the same thing. Cool, cool, cool. Bam, I'm in this trade, right? Bam, I'm in this trade, right? Bam, I'm in this trade, right? Vector, 1, 2, 3, bam. This didn't give you a vector, right? This just kind of rejected right here, no vector. But everywhere else, 1, 2, 3. Here's the high, here's the low. That's the entry. 1, 2, 3. The lower low, the low, the lower low, the high. That's the entry. Right here. Triangle. 3 candles right there. You can look, you can see this as a evening star right there. You can see it as a vector. Either way you want to see it, that give you the vector setup, right? Now again, we right here back at this same area, right? This used to be a high or a lower high right here. It ended up failing, but even if we take a trade right here, we got a vector set up over here. We have entries over here. If we take that entry, we still get from here to here where it turned around. Maybe we get in right around here. That's right around 38.60 down to 38.50 something right there. Still a 100 pip move, right? And it reversed on us and went up here and then dropped, right? And even though it reversed on us, we still would have been able to get at least 100 pips, right? And then when it came right here, another vector, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 candle vector. We got our entry on this candle or this candle or this candle all the way down to 38.52. So now we around here. Let's clear this out. 38.62 to 38.52. Another 100 pip move, right? And overall, we wrong, right? Because it's still really trying to go up, right? Overall, we wrong on these trades to take the sell. But even though we wrong, we still get 100 pips out of this. Just to come back to the buy entry over here, vector, right? Buy in the buy, and I'm good to take this buy. Just to come back up here, vector over here, gave you like a multiple candle vector right here, sell. I'm at a higher high or a lower high, sell off. I'm in this trade from 3,900 to at least right here, 38.72, right over here where this wick is. So in the way that you used it, right, this isn't where you want to look for it at. This is a whole different setup. This is not a vector entry. This is a break and retest entry. Your break and retest entry, if it's not coming with news, it's not gonna go. If it's not coming with volume, it's not gonna go. It's gonna give you some pips and take you to a certain point and then reverse every time. So I have a question about your vectors. I know it's 3 to 5 candle, but do you put the points at each candle wick or the body? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're not really focusing on like where the points go. Like I'm not actually looking at, oh, this candle touched this week, right? I just want to know that I'm up here. I'm getting exhaustion. I got a wick rejection, and I also got an impulse candle to the downside, and I'm taking 50% of that candle to drop. I also, I don't want to, I'm not so much concerned with, putting points to this, a triangle pointed, right? If it play out like that, then that's cool. But I'm more so focused on, do I have exhaustion on this candle right here? Do I have it on this candle right here? Do I have a candle rejecting 50% of that candle? Yes, I do. I have an entry for the buy. Same thing in reverse. If I'm selling, I'm like, okay, cool. This candle exhausted. This candle made a high, but it still didn't keep going. Then the next candle made a wick. The next candle made a wick. That's 5 candles right there. Here's 50%. There's my entry. There's my trade. That's my sell. That's what you're looking for. It's not so much that it makes a perfect triangle or whatever the case is. Like, let me go to my chart right quick.
I sent you my 4-hour chart in a different link to see if I'm doing the vectors correctly.
Where you send it?
In the chat.
Sheesh. Glam lash.
I know it looks messy, but I
I
understand.
Can't really see it, but I mean, yeah, I can't really see this. But right here, there was one on the 15-minute, not on the daily. Right here, this is one. But the thing with this, on this time frame, we don't have a lower high on this time frame. So on this time frame, I wouldn't be paying attention to this. But if I drop to the lower time frame, then I could see it over there. Yeah. I don't know what all this is.
Those are all my fibs. I need to delete them. That's why I've been putting like little flags, kind of like where I've been taking trades, so I know it's messy.
Yeah, but like in this instance right here on platinum, right? Here is a vector, right? Now I'm not caring. I don't care that I just made this triangle. That's not really the focus, right? But what I did do is I made a higher low on this candle. I made a low on this candle. And then this candle traded below 50% of this candle right here. And then you take your buy. So the first time you could buy this is right around here, right? It shouldn't come, if it's ready to go, it shouldn't come back to this point. It never does. It almost come back right here. It never does. If I miss this, right? I know now I need another entry strategy, right? So in this case, if I miss this, this is one style of entering the trade. Then now I know I missed the low, the lowest point. The next place I can enter this is I have an impulse candle to the upside, right? 50% of this candle is right here, right? I got to be a little more patient, but eventually price come back down to this. I'm weak in the trade and I'm good, right? The third way you can enter this trade, right? Here is a high right here, right? An old high. And then this is break, retest, entry, right? You go into profit right here. You got to be in a little drawdown right here. You go into some more profit right here. You go in a little drawdown right here. And eventually you go, right? So that's the third way to enter this trade. If you still don't get into this trade, the next way, right? Low to high, right? One here, one here, right? And I'm gonna use this setting, right? This move from this low to this high, right? It took out a high right here, right? So I know that this is a move that want to go up, right? Soon as I come to 50% of that move right there, I'm looking for my entry, right? From this point on, I'm looking for my entry, right? So if I don't catch it all of these other times, right? I'm looking for it to come back right here at some point. Now, this is, if I made this low and this high, I'm waiting for price to come back and drop down to here. That's lining up with the entry we had over here. And if I want to take this and I don't even see this, right? I can expand this out to here and I got another entry right over here, right? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you always got break and retest, right? So let's delete this field, right? This high, break and retest entry right here. You always got that. So you would have been saying break of this high, break, retest, go, right? So that's multiple entries, right? The ones that you would have got the best profit out of was this one, this one, this one right here. This is the one that you could still be in right now at 11:19 right here. And 11:17 right here. You could still be in 11:17. You could also still be in 11:14. And you don't even have to get out of these trades at all, right? If I'm taking a sell, right? If I'm selling, this gave you a vector, but you didn't get all those entries, right? You didn't get all the entries that you got down here because this actually went into consolidation a little bit. But this was just a major sell-off, right? So your only opportunity for this sell would have been, I dropped my fibs on this candle, right? This candle only. 50% of this candle is right here, right? Once you see this impulse candle, you're looking at, once I see price around here, I'm entering the trade and I'm taking the sell. I'm either putting a sell limit in right here, or I'm going to let the price trade above this, put my sell stop right here, and maybe you put another sell stop right here. So these are the only two opportunities that you would have had for this trade. These two opportunities, right? Because we didn't do any consolidation. This just went up, rejected, and dropped. And that's how it is sometimes, right? It's okay, right? But in this case, we went sideways a little bit. So over here, you got vector. Right over here, you got another one over here, right? So you would have had 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different entries. And then even at worst case, you see this low right here, you can trade the breakout of that low right there. So you would have basically had 1 entry here, 1 entry here. You would have went into profit right there. You could have took profit right here. It would have came back, put you in drawdown. You could have entered in again over here, went into profit right here, took profit, or just held, and another entry right here, another entry right here, and then go. Then you could have traded the break of this area right there. That's it. Like once you got that established, you can enter into the trade like so many different ways. Like I think that people be getting like confused about like how to enter your trades when like it's not really that hard. Like once you start seeing what you see, then you should be good. While they said information overload. My bad. My bad. My bad. I'll just be going.
No, this actually is helping me because I was just a little bit confused because I feel like when I would do the vectors, I feel like, well, you looking at my chart looks like crazy, but I feel like they would form late and then I would get a late entry.
Yeah, don't, if it's gone, just wait. Just wait. And then let it come back to you. Just let it come back to you. Like,
you know, honestly, Corey, I think your second setup for how to get into a trade tends to be the best one because most people, you know, aren't really trading the. I mean, we look for the reversal, but a lot of times, you know, you don't get the perfect bounce off the reversal, and so you're waiting for that 50% retracement. And I'm gonna be honest with you, since you showed me how to do it, or all of us how to do it, and I've been watching. I mean, for me, that's the best way to get into trades is when you get that the retracement of the one candle, and then it just pulls you in. Set your limit, and just let it take you into the trade.
And it takes less stress off of you.
Like, yeah, and then a lot of times with that trade, you don't even be in drawdown. A lot of times you probably won't even be in drawdown. If you are, it's very little drawdown.
Yep. And I think that a lot of people when they get into the trades, they just be like, oh, when do I get in? When do I get in? It's like almost like a jump rope effect, like you double dutching, right? Like you like standing in front of the charts, like double dutching, like when I'm gonna get in, you know. And when you just set it, you know where you want to get in, and if you don't have to deal with that, right? Because it's where you want to be already, you know. So yeah.
And then you could do like Wale and just go to sleep.
That's it. That's it. That's it, man. That's it.
Corey?
Yep.
You look to see if I marked the chart up correctly from my phone.
For sure. Where you send it?
I put it in the chat.
Which chat?
This one, the Zoom chat.
Okay.
I tried to do it without the indicators while we were on the session.
The zones are really, really wide. They're over 100 pips apart.
Okay.
On EU, that is probably too big of a zone to trade out of. Like your buy, I can't pull it up because it's not coming up over here, but the buy is at 119.94, 49. And then the sale is at 1.1843. So that's there's probably going to be an area where you can break that down to a smaller zone. So if you can do that for me, then I think you'll be good. And I'm pretty sure you'll see where that is.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. All right, man. My throat dry now. My throat dry. I think I talked. I think we good, right? We good, right?
I appreciate it, man. I'm about to hop on with Brian on the harmonic training.
Okay. I think we good.
Thanks.
Michelle, you got your hand raised. That's on purpose.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was probably on accident.
Oh, okay.
But thank you for looking at my chart, and thank you for having me as well. I literally thought I was like, did I not see what I saw? Like, did I not read what I read? But it all made sense now. Thank you.
All right. All right, fam. You guys have a good night. I'm about to chill. I will see y'all in the morning.
No, you have to give us the link.
Appreciate you, Sensei.
The link
Yeah.
for what?
To this live. To this. Where are you live?
Oh, my bad. She like, the hell? Yeah.